got a knee injury and could be out for extended time for Rhode Island. As the first shot is hoisted and hit by Leggett, and the point has plagued him. Good entry to Reese as he decides to take it back instead of going straight up with the shot, gets his own rebound and puts it in though. Brewer, who had the shoulder injury, caused him to miss a couple games, came back against Dayton. They run better when he was in there. So he had 11 points. Gunn takes a three and hits a three. His first start with the Dukes, off to a good start.
And you get a fist pump from
Test. Now Carey by himself in the corner has plenty of time to dial that one up, and an answer from Jalen Carey. The top of the key, but Reese is there to bail him out. Push shot from Brewer. Rebound off the floor by Martin. Back comes Freeman. He'll pull up from three and hit. Smooth three-pointer from Freeman. The George Washington transfer had 11 and 10 in 2 games against the Dukes last year.
The conference, the A-10 conference.
Gunn. He'll connect on a second three-pointer. Hot start for R.J. Gunn, providing exactly what Keith Dambrot was looking for. Where he's gone, people think he can't shoot, so he constantly tries to prove to people he can shoot. He'll try to prove some here, and has been doing that. And I think what Dambrot was saying is, we think you can shoot. You don't have to prove it to us. We talked about it. 12 guys played in the first half of that game. As from the corner, Weston announces his presence. You know, it's not even really 12 guys for 5 spots. It's more like 10 guys for 3. And that's where it gets hard to maneuver people around for Keith Dambrot and the coaching staff. Another finish from Weston. Back-to-back good possessions by him offensively.
No question. Nice body control there all the way through the hoop. Redshirt freshman, 6'5", 200 out of Brooklyn, and Seton Hall.
Hook shot from Williams is no good. He was quiet against the Flyers, wants to get his offensive game going. Good crossover here, pull-up shot, and that falls. Sebastian Thomas and Rhode Island on a run. And he was sympathetic for what Duquesne had to do. You know, just your second true road game of the whole year, your first one in conference, and you go out to Dayton. He knows what that's all about.
Yeah, like I said, that's a pretty tough place to go out. You opened with that, and that's absolutely the case. And it showed in how Duquesne played. 5 of 21 for the three.
Day Grant pulls up at the elbow. Freeman at the top of the key, and that's online. Getting some good minutes out of him.
They certainly are. He missed a
up fake from Clark, puts on the brakes. Now Brewer with 4 on the shot clock. They got to move. Quincy McGriff, his first shot of the game is true. Quincy McGriff had no points, 3 rebounds against the Flyers. They need more out of him, and a quick Clark with the challenge on the ball. Into the corner, Carey. 3 ball. Quick answer from Jalen Carey, who's been on it today for the Rams. Point field goals to make life easier on themselves.
Absolutely, and then kick it out if you have to.
You're asking about Sam. Well, there he is.
Sorry, just mentioned.
Good drive from Brewer. Adjusted late and got the shot blocked as a result.
Good cleanup underneath there by Rhode Island.
Carey with a couple threes under his belt. He drives, goes over Reese and gets one to fall. Boy, Jalen Carey.
Carey, he does add a clear level of polish, particularly offensively.
Mentioned the three-point defense. The Rams 6th among A-10 teams, holding opponents to 30% from outside. Grant has a little bit of space and a lot of arc and 3 more points on the board. Day Grant with the rise.
That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous.
Well, Clark staying in the game with the 2 fouls. Chiku lost it. McGriff out in front. Got the trail man Reese. Gives it to him. Reese goes up, fouled, and he gets the basket. Eyes in the back of his head. McGriff read that nicely, and Joe Reese.
Team that he can actually build around. If he keeps guys happy and hungry, you know what, Tim? Then he's got a chance to have some guys stick around and not hit the portal and build. Their numbers down. You'll see there's a huge difference. You would expect a little bit of that with the new coach.
Oh, nice move from Dixon.
Like that. In that same span.
Now Freeman gets it going with 9 on the game clock. Gets around Brewer, uses the glass to his advantage, and that's a solid last possession for Rhode Island. It's not available for the Rams. Martin Tries a three-pointer, that goes off the back rim. It's tapped out to Dixon. Oh, Reese will lead the break. He's got some room, lost the dribble, but finishes it off anyway. The big man in transition. Guarded by the much bigger Dixon. Carey barking out orders at the top of the key. Decides to take it himself, and Jalen Carey stays hot. His third three of the afternoon. Time on the bench did not cool him off. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Here goes Carey.
Nice.
Pocket pass, and good.
Tim, we're seeing some really good interior passing.
Abdu Sam and Joe Reese with a quick response at the other end for Duquesne. This is kind of how the first 4 minutes started out in the first half. Leggett over to Martin. Through the paint, and he's blocked by Dixon. Sam able to get the offensive rebound, though.
Sam, less than 10 minutes in.
Outs quite a bit when they've had the ball. The aforementioned Brewer, Gunn, still feeling it. How about that? Long stint on the bench, tries a three-pointer after coming back in, and R.J. Gunn gets his third tray of the afternoon.
Maybe he's
played so far. The only one who hasn't played yet that did play against Dayton is Matusz Hronsky.
Right. Clearly, Keith is shortening the bench.
That's their idea of it this year. Now Rozier, good defense, forces the turnover to Clark. Pass to Grant, hits him in stride.
Oh.
Grant, contact in the foul.
Wait.
Oh, Day Grant able to corral the pass, control the body, control the shot, and he gets the field goal. 15th. Leggett gets Grant in the air and makes him pay.
Well, and it gives a point over to the assist man.
Team into the corner to Clark. Can't get Thomas to move. Rochoff backs in. He was hugged around the waist, but finishes anyway.
I'm glad.
Thought about giving it to Clark. Instead reverses it to Grant, who decides to drive. Can't get away from Thomas. Goes forward anyway and gets another and one. Day Grant heating up here in the second half.
Certainly has.
Stewart hit a three in the first half. Misses this one. Hits the bottom of the net. Saved, but Grant intercepts. Out to Rochoff, leading the pack. Rochoff with the flush. How'd he drop that one? Oh, and it's stolen by R.J. Gunn.
Being such a frequent word now, Rozier.
Yeah, Kareem Rozier. He needed that after being shut out in the last game against the Flyers. And that was true the minute it left his hand, and the Dukes have their largest lead of the afternoon.
I just cleared the way and let you do it, man, because exactly right. He got it, and we have right on line.
Freeman the feed to Chiku. And Archie Miller's going to call timeout. Again. As we've seen a number of good coaches come through the Rhode Island program, and now with Archie Miller. Their floater's no good from Grant. Rebound from Gunn. Clark, three. Second chance. Turns into three more for the Dukes. R.J. Gunn continues to contribute even when he's not shooting the. Reese with the handoff to Grant. Peeks up at the shot clock. Decides to get moving. Reese from the outside. He'll try a three and drain it. Joe Reese, and Archie Miller is seeing this slip away. He'll call timeout.
Fouls, keep himself in the game, even if he's not hitting it offensively, but today he's hitting on all cylinders.
Carey takes the long way around.
When he came off that whiteboard, looked like he was being instructed on something that didn't go quite right.
Grant lost it, found it, finds two.
Wow.
Second half. Gunn decides to tee one up. That one's off the mark.
Well, Martin created just enough interference there.
Freeman in transition. Martin, offensive rebound, plus two more for him.
So Martin made a play defensively. It wasn't
up. Brewer peeking around. Now Carey. He'll pull up at the free throw line and nail it. Jalen Carey's been nice all afternoon.
He's been very.
The Duke's not making it easy on those guys.
No.
The roll from Rochoff for the dunk. Good eyes from Tevin Brewer on the assist.
Getting it upstairs for exactly where 23s.
You know, I'll go back to that defensive play he made when things were really getting loose for Rhode Island. Now it's stolen by Martin, takes it away from Dixon. And to continue the thought, now it's down to 6.
Right.
After that sequence where he got a foul after he was assessed an offensive foul previously. Now Rozier again guarded by Freeman right at the half-court line. Tries to blow by Freeman. Draws contact, doesn't get the foul, but gets the basket. He gets the motor going. Leaving it down low for Reese, who misses the dunk. Stewart the rebound for Rhode Island. See how quick the Rams could be here.
Don't.
Clark knocks it away from Reese. Gives it out to Clark. He'll go up, and he'll finish, plus the foul. Stewart got him, and Kareem Rozier celebrating like crazy to get the Duquesne fans up. And the Dukes are back in front by 10.
Rozier's given 16 minutes today